Idaho Falls Pediatrics, proudly supporting kids in our community in 7 Questions with Emmy.
Hey guys, welcome back to 7 Questions with Emmy. Today I'm here at DreamWorks Animation Studios, and as you can see behind me, we have Poppy, Branch, and Guy Diamond. So I'm going to be doing some cool interviews about the new Trolls Band Together movie. So let's go! How long did it take you guys to make this movie?
Oh, you started first, right?
Yeah, I think it was about 3 years from the time we started, maybe just a little bit over. I think we started thinking about what the story was going to be while we were finishing up Trolls World Tour.
Did any of you guys get to name any of the trolls?
I didn't have an opportunity to, although that is kind of a dream. So again, we're gonna have to do
maybe
more trolls.
Whatever that, however much that'll cost us. We're looking at you, Tim.
We did, when we were thinking of the brothers, there was a huge list of possible names that we were coming up with, and I think Clay was something I put on the list.
I didn't get to name any trolls, but for my next contract, I think I will put that in there.
Okay.
It's just a good idea.
It's solid.
Well, since some of you didn't get to name them, what would be your dream name? If you could pick a name for any troll, what would it be?
You know, it's funny. I guess it's alright for me to say this. The original name for Branch was Birch.
Yes.
And I always loved that name.
Birch.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It was even in the names of the files.
I would name one QJ. So like if JD had a son,
Oh,
QJ.
interesting.
I like
just
that.
happens to be my youngest son's
Is it?
name. Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Perfect. Makes sense.
That's cool.
Little baby chubbers.
Little baby
Very
chubbers.
Yeah.
That's good.
That can be Poppy and Branch's baby's name.
Oh, hey Tim, there you
Little
go.
baby
This is
chubbers.
a great. This
There
is,
will
I'm
be
pitching
more,
it to
right?
Longina today. So good.
What was all of your favorite parts of the movie?
One of my favorite moments is when Branch and his brothers are practicing and they get together and they finally start to build that harmony and that chemistry again, and they start to break in. There's that boy band medley, and I also love the medley as well, and I love the animation that's in that moment and how it breaks into color and everything.
I really like the chase in Act 3. I like that it's a musical chase. I think it's exciting, and we don't do a lot of big action, exciting sort of chase scenes in Trolls, so it was kind of a first for us.
My favorite part is really seeing the boys on stage and that idea that they really think they're cool. And they're like, it felt authentic to a boy band, but it also felt extra funny to have these chubby little baby trolls doing awesome dance moves on stage.
I just love Bruce and his relationship with his wife. It just left me with such a good feeling and so many questions. But regardless, I just love that moment. Yeah.
I was kind of sad Bruce got rid of his abs.
It happens.
Yeah, it does.
Time.
Especially if you're making a film for 3 years and
you have to
there's
get
a
rid of
pandemic
those.
and you're sitting in, yeah.
If there were another Trolls movie and you guys could pick the plot, what would it be?
Oh man.
Well, I mean, I love Poppy and Branch, so obviously furthering their story.
I would pitch Trolls Time Travel.
There you go.
I just
Back
love
to the
I love
future.
the hustle that, you know, you run out of this world, go to another world.
There you go.
See what's
Can be
there.
Trolls dinosaurs.
There
See?
we go. Oh my God, I love it.
Trollosaurs.
That's it.
Yeah.
We can sell stuffed Trolls dinosaurs.
I mean, I think we're onto something here.
Yeah.
This is
Good
a
idea.
great idea. It's all coming together.
You never suggested that.
I was gonna say maybe we need her to sign something quickly.
I want to see Troll Village at the height of its craziness, you know, before the Bergens, before everything. Like, I just want to see what that world is, the most
Like a
poppy
prequel.
version, like a prequel, yeah.
Okay, an origin story.
Yeah, there you go, yeah.
Well, I don't think I can top dinosaurs, so I'm just gonna
Fair enough.
How do you come up with all of the songs to put in, like the melodies and mashups?
It's a process, you know, there are a lot of fun people behind the scenes, the directors, the producers, the music supervisors, everyone working together to find the best song that suits the story for that moment. Honestly, the goal is to tell the story in the most fun way possible.
What was it like going through all of the boy band stuff and listening to songs and picking it and everything like that?
Well, do you know boy band? Are you familiar with a lot of the
Yeah.
material? Yeah, that's awesome. Because that's what I was listening to when I was younger too. But I was a big fan of NSYNC back in the day, you know. So it was it was.
Now I'm still
Yeah. Yeah, well, I'm still a fan too. Getting to revisit some of that material and find the songs that sort of worked for this movie, you know, and it's definitely a fun process to find those right songs, you know. I mean, one of my favorite NSYNC songs was I Want You Back. Teddy and I were just speaking about, there's a boy band medley right in the middle of the movie where that song means a lot for the character Branch. You know, he comes up on stage with his brothers and joins in the big music mashup of the moment. And when Branch gets on stage, he begins singing I Want You Back, you know, an NSYNC song.
So upstairs, I was talking about how we should do a time travel for the next Trolls movie, a time travel one. And we were thinking that you guys can go through all of the cool decades and stuff and like pick cool music for it. And if you could go to any decade and pick any song, what song, for both of you, what song would it be to put in if there were a fourth Trolls movie?
I have an answer that popped right to my head. It's Nights on Broadway by the Bee Gees, late 70s.
That's killer.
So that's just a favorite of mine.
Honestly, like, this is just a pipe dream, but I would love to cover something from like Sgt. Pepper's, like a Beatles song, you know, so, because I just think it would, you know, it's so colorful and fun in certain ways. So I would say 60s.
Do you guys get to write some songs, like, for the Trolls movies?
I was able to co-write the Tiny Diamond rap that happens at the beginning of the movie, and it is so funny and fun to do that.
When we were, like, on the plane here in the second Trolls movie, I was just thinking, Tiny Diamond is my name. Because I was excited to watch the movie and stuff, so... Yeah, Tiny Diamond, and his raps are always something special.
Agreed.
Did both of you work on the previous Trolls movies?
We did, yeah. I wrote the score for the second one, and Joe was involved on the song side of that one too.
I worked along with Ludwig Göransson, who produced the songs, all the songs in the last movie. That movie was much different. We did a lot of different genres. This movie, what's great about it, it's just kind of like great pop classics, new and old.
I have a Poppy alarm clock that plays Get Back Up Again. And so I wake up to that every morning.
That's great.
Dance. I do a little dance to it.
I love it.
What made you guys come up with the idea for boy bands?
Well, it came really naturally, and Gina had this idea many years ago on Trolls 1.
We wanted to know more about Branch's backstory, and we thought that giving him a bunch of brothers who he used to have in the past, and then breaking them up would be like very deepening for his character. And of course, you know, what more fun can we have than with a boy band when it's Justin Timberlake playing the part?
Yeah, it was a real natural thing. Plus, we wanted a movie that talked about how important family is and how irreplaceable and sometimes how hard family can be, brothers and sisters.
What are both of your favorite things about this new movie?
Ooh, it's a good question, and it's hard to choose. But I always love the music so much. I mean, the world, it's hard. I really love it all, but there's something really special about the music in a Trolls movie.
There's something very engaging about the characters as well. I think that the characters in this film are quite well defined from each other, and they all play off each other very well. And you can see yourselves in a lot of them and their relationships with their siblings.
How did you guys come up with like the names and all sorts of cool stuff for the brothers and Poppy's sister?
It's fun to come up with character names. It's, you know, Gina comes up with a lot of the names, that's for sure. Our writer, Liz Tippett, she kind of has some names, and the names kind of grow and change as we find who the characters are.
What is it like coming to work every day and seeing like Trolls and all sorts of happy DreamWorks stuff?
It's lovely. It's so nice. We're very grateful. I mean, I definitely am grateful for the job. Not that it's not hard. It's just like any job, I guess, but mostly it's so much fun to work with so many creative people and come up with jokes and be with musicians and dancers and painters.
The artists at DreamWorks are the best, so we just embrace them every day, and they bring us the most beautiful art it's like gifts and presents. It's like
true.
Christmas every day here.
It really is.
Yeah.
I mean, I wanted to be in animation when I was even younger than you. And so it's nice to be able to, that I had the opportunity to live that dream.
Why should people watching come see Trolls?
Well, we have so many reasons, but it'll make you feel good. It's so much fun. You'll dance, you'll laugh, you might even cry a little bit. It's very emotional.
You might have some new things to bring to the Thanksgiving table.
Some conversations.
Yeah.
Mostly,
You could laugh,
yeah.
cry, dance out of the theater for
Laugh,
this
cry,
one
dance.
especially.
Yeah, it's a good time. It's mostly you're gonna have so much fun.
I wanted to get up and dance at some points of the movie.
Did you?
Yep.
Nice. That's what we want to hear. That's what's supposed to do.
Thank you guys
Thank
so
you.
much.
Thank you.
Thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Wonderful interview. Thank you.
Yeah, great questions.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you check out Trolls Band Together November 17th in a theater near you. I think me and the Trolls will say goodbye. Thanks so much for watching. Remember, new 7 questions interviews are posted every Thursday. Be sure to follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Love you guys. Bye.
Idaho Falls Pediatrics, proudly supporting kids in our community, and 7 questions with Emmy.